Yo, what's up, everybody? Forgotten Dreamer here, bringing you another Naruto chapter review, and this one is late for reasons being school. My dog died, and don't worry about that. Anyways, chapter starts off with Naruto and Sasuke still in. I'm just gonna call it that void of chakra from their clash of jutsus, clash of jutsus, and we see them going back and forth again as always, and before I even go any further, this chapter is mainly an action chapter, which is all right. So there's not really much story to talk about, but I'll try my best to make this enjoyable. But we see Naruto and Sasuke discussing the world Sasuke is trying to create, and Naruto asks him that, "Are you really planning to destroy everything you had in the past just to create this new world where you're going to be hated?" And he tells him, "Oh yeah, yeah, motherfucker." I'm sorry. But yes, they're having this spat back and forth, and we see Sasuke trying to become the next Madara. Talking about now that because Naruto tells him that the villages are now all aligned. They're fighting together. They're working together in unison. And he's like, that's only because you guys had a common enemy to fight. Common enemy being the Akatsuki, Madara, and Kaguya. And he tells them that now that all those enemies are gone, do you really think they're going to stay together? They're just going to go back to fighting eventually. And I think deep down, Naruto realized that's true somewhat. It's kind of almost impossible for people to perfectly live in peace, like, at least in the real world. Like, even when you come together, eventually things will fall apart. That's how life works, sadly. And that's what he's telling Naruto, that even though you guys came together, you're going to fall apart now that that enemy is gone. So he will become that enemy that they have to, stay united against. And that's his definition of Hokage. He plans to live. He plans to use the Sharingan and the Rinnegan now that he has them to live forever, so that he doesn't. They're why can't I speak? So that they won't have the chance to, break apart. They always have that common enemy, that common hatred that brings them together. His goal is, in sense, sort of like what Pain had in mind, where to unite them, well, to keep peace under, fear or hatred or something like that. Pain's goal was to have the tail beast, as weapons. So if one village fucked up, you get wiped off the face of the earth. Plain and simple, keep you in peace under fear. Sasuke's motive is, I'm gonna keep them united by having them hate me, become the central enemy. And to be honest, that goal isn't good in any form or matter, but at least he thought things through. At least. Sasuke. And yes, and he tells Naruto that being that common enemy for the rest of eternity is his definition of Hokage, being alone in that darkness. And pause. I don't remember them clashing in the sky in last chapter, so why the hell when they got pushed back were they in the sky? I don't remember that. I thought they was above the waterfall floating, not up in the sky above the mountains. What is this, Kishimoto? Like, how did this happen? Naruto did not jump that high with his tail beast bomb. Don't lie to me. And we see Naruto telling him that he's not trying to kill Sasuke. That's not the point of his motive of why he's attacking him or why he's fighting. Like, their motives for fighting are different, way different. And Sasuke, he's going straight up Super Saiyan 3 over here. He summons his Pokemons, his tail beasts and their Chibaku Tenseis around his Susanoo, and he absorbs part of their chakra. And while he's doing this, he has the most evilest face I've ever seen Sasuke make. It's almost on the level of Madara, if I can be honest. But no face is better than Madara's great face. Anyways, moving on. While he's making the face, he's telling Naruto that he's the strongest there is now in the world, that no one can surpass him. That at this moment, he's about to start his journey into the darkness, which is weird because last chapter I could have swore he said he was already in darkness, But I digress. And his new Susanoo looks godlike. Godlike. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. We see. At first, I didn't know if it was light or like just pure chakra, but I believe it's lightning. His Susanoo became lightning engulfed in like the Susanoo armor. That is fucking amazing. What are you talking about? And also, maybe you guys know this, caught on to this, and I didn't. But I don't know why Naruto's. Actually, no, never mind. I do know why Naruto chakra is like this. Well, his Kurama form, half his face is missing. I believe that's just for the pure fact that he was running out of chakra, which he later, gets himself some chakra, so it's all good. But Kurama tells him that he's combining the chakra so damn well, in his words, that it almost reminds him of the Sage of the Six Paths. So basically, we get Kurama hyping Sasuke up, telling us he's doing something fucking godlike right now. You should be afraid. And the translation I read is weird. I read the Manga Panda translation, and what Kurama said is, since there aren't any ghetto statues here, he might just become the next vessel for Susanoo. Wait, no. Wait, I think I read that backwards. I think I've been reading that backwards the whole time. Let me try reading that again. He might just become the next vessel for Susanoo since there aren't any ghetto... Oh. Never mind. I'm just stupid. I should restart this recording. Awkward laughter. But yeah. Sasuke's Susanoo is just lightning engulfed in the Susanoo armor, and like I said, fucking godlike. In Naruto, to counteract, to fight Sasuke, he does his signature jutsu, copyrighted by Tomiyama himself, Shadow Clone Jutsu, or Kagebushin no Jutsu. And Sasuke says the realest thing. I haven't heard anything this real since Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. He tells him, "You're using that jutsu again. That jutsu, Naruto, that you're using is a symbol of your weakness, your Shadow Clone Jutsu, because it shows just how lonely you are." And I'm like, oh my god, Sasuke, you can't do this. Oh my, that's the best line I've heard from Sasuke in a while. And Sasuke, not Sasuke, but Naruto is shocked after hearing this. He's like, holy shit. Why are you making fun of my shadow brothers? But yes, that was some power. That was a powerful line. That your Shadow Clone Jutsu, your most used Jutsu, is your greatest weakness because it shows just how lonely you are. That's powerful. Powerful. Nice and powerful. Name is Diggersby. And Sasuke still, I'm not sure if he used his teleportation jutsu or just because his Susanoo is lightning now. He just godlikes fast. But we see him teleport behind one of the Shadow Clones or one of the Kurama forms. I don't know if it's the original one or not. No, it was a Shadow Clone. It was a Shadow Clone. I can tell you why later on. And he punches it straight to the ground. Like, he hits it back on the head like, bitch! Sorry. And Sam is screaming to the mountain, destroying somebody's home, probably. And Sasuke, he takes on 3 Kurama forms by himself, blocking each of their hits. Like, he blocks one with the bow, one with his fist, and I can't tell what the other one is. Oh, his foot. Sasuke, please calm down. Good lord. But Sasuke has this fascination with bows, apparently, ever since Kishimoto gave us this flashback of him and Itachi, hunting this boar, which I think he just threw that in there. I think that's still a plot hole, but I'm just never mind. And we see them blitzing across the sky, some straight up Dragon Ball Z stuff, blitzing, bam, 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 bam. You see lightning, kanji, of course. And Sasuke throws this like 3 Chidori or lightning sin bones, which we haven't seen him do in forever, just on a massive scale because it's coming from his new Susanoo. And for Naruto to counteract this, he shoots 3 Birudamas at them. And I gotta say, how are these attacks not hitting the Chibaku Tenseis that Sasuke has in the sky? Like, that's just impressive. And this fight just keep getting the levels just keep going up and up to a point that if they keep this up, they're going to be destroying half the freaking world. Like, come on. We have this gigantic explosion from the collision of their attacks, which literally looks like a lightning spirit bomb. Literally. And sorry, I had to take a breath. And he tells him, well, Sasuke knows that Naruto is running out of chakra. That he only has a little chakra left from the tail beast, which is very disconcerting and interesting at the same time. And then Sasuke charges up his ultimate bow and arrow of light, Legend of Zelda reference. Yay. And this is, don't underestimate this shit. The lightning engulfs not only the sky, but the Susanoo around him. This junk looks very powerful. Like, once they put this into one of the Naruto games, this is going to be broken. One of the best ultimates, hands down. I'm just waiting for it. I'm sorry. We see the Naruto, the Kurama clones merging with the original to get a three-headed Kurama, a Cerberus Kurama, I guess. Which is interesting. It gets the three heads. It gets I think it only had I think it gained it has 6 arms now or 4 arms. I'm not sure, but he combines the power of the himself and his clones in a Kurama form that got knocked to the ground by Sasuke, who got that nice bitch slap, was charging some chakra. I'm not sure if it was Kurama tail beast chakra or if it was what do you call it, Sage chakra. Either way, it was charging chakra. It may have been both, since Naruto's tail beast form is like not tail beast form, but yeah, it's tail beast form, I guess. It's a combination of Sage mode and Biju mode at the same time, so it might be both chakras. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. And he released that Shadow Clone to get the chakra back. And even Sasuke, well, not Sasuke, but Naruto says he can feel all the energy coming to him. He says natural energy, so I guess it is Sage mode, but does it really matter at this point? To be honest, Naruto's chakra is all the same. It all is one thing at this point. Let's be honest, guys. And Sasuke tells him, so you finally got serious. And we see Naruto creates 2 Rasen Shurikens. One is like a Bidudama Rasen Shuriken, and the other one I'm not sure what it is. There might both be Bidudamas, but the other one is white, so it makes me think it's like a normal Rasen Shuriken or straight up normal Rasen Shuriken. Yes, what am I talking about? But basically, he has 2 Rasen Shurikens in his hands, in the tail beast hands, which he's going to use to counter out Sasuke's Thor Kirin arrow, whatever. There's no name for it, but dude, you know how amazing that'd be if he just summons like multiple Kirins to form an arrow and just fire it. Oh my god, that's sexy. That's straight up sex. And now we see Naruto tells him that when it comes to fighting, he always wants to beat Sasuke, but not the Sasuke he's fighting right now. Not this Sasuke. Which questions me, what Sasuke do you want to be? Because all Sasukes are fucking insane and crazy. Let's be honest, Naruto. Let's be honest now. Every Sasuke is crazy. The part 1 Sasuke was a little more tame, but he still was fucking insane. Let's be honest now. And that's basically the end of the chapter. We don't get to see the 2 attacks collide, but if a tail beast, bomb and a Chidori collided and created that gigantic explosion like that, I'm afraid of what's going to happen when these 2 moves. This is 2 Rasen Shurikens. One is a Bijudama, and this is a freaking godlike lightning arrow. I think you should evacuate the area. I really do. But at the end of the chapter, we get it says the memories of those days and those times are all of it is released along with his attacks. So it's interesting. Like I said, it's mainly an action chapter, bunch of fighting, a bunch of power ups. Well, Sasuke is the only one that got a power up by absorbing the tail beast chakras. But speaking of that, Sasuke needs to be careful with what he's doing, because if he uses up all his chakra, unlike Naruto, he cannot fly. He's going to fall to his death. I'm just throwing that out there. It's going to be sad. But Sasuke's always been good at managing his chakra, knowing when to fall back when it's low, and stuff like that. Unlike Naruto, for the most part. But this is interesting to see. Because at this point, I don't think there's many more power-ups they can receive. Sasuke absorbed the Tail Beast chakra into his Susanoo. He has the Sharingan. He has the Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan. I don't know what else they can give him, for a power boost. Naruto has all 10, Tail Beast chakra. I guess for him, it could happen by absorbing the other half of. Get some more chakra from the Tail Beast. I guess it's possible. I don't know, but he has Sage Mode. He has the Tail Beast chakra. Not really much else that he can get. He doesn't have any special ocular power, so nothing of that nature. But that's the end of the chapter review. Let me know what you think of the chapter. If you like the video, leave a like, comment. Let me know, like I said, what you thought of the chapter, my review. If I said anything wrong, if I misspoken anything, what your prediction for the next chapter. Just tell me what you think of Sasuke new Susanoo. That's the real question. That's the question of the week. What do you think of that? I think it's godlike. I love it. Do you love it? I hope you do. But just let me know all that. If you haven't subscribed already, subscribe for more videos for the few more chapter reviews. And this chapter review, I'm gonna be honest, this chapter review almost didn't come out because one of the manga's companies, I guess that publishes Shonen Jump, sent me a copyright strike again, which is the first time they did that. I counterclaim and they lost, and my video was it was set free from the copyright strike, and they doing that again. So I'm not sure this video how much they'll let me do with this video until that is cleared up. But you know what, oh well, it's YouTube stuff. Anyways, I'll catch you guys later. On to the next video.